Hey, it's Kenzie.
And it's Chloe. And we're the only queso girls. You gotta do that with me. And today we have a special guest with us, Lindsay.
Hi.
Guys, this is our first guest on our podcast whose name does not start with a K. I don't know if it's a happy day or a sad day, but it's come and we're here.
Feel very special though. The first.
Today we're adding to our popcorn parable with Bugs Life. Whoop, whoop. You guys voted and you voted for Bugs Life. I wanted Frozen, but y'all voted for Bugs Life, so here we are.
Next week.
Next week.
Frozen's coming.
Y'all, this movie was made in 1998.
Really?
Yes. I think the animation kind of gives that away.
I mean, I knew it was an older movie, but I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah, it's
Don't
pretty
say
old.
that old. It's not that much older than me.
I'm not
It's
much
old.
younger than you.
I'm sick of being the oldest.
It's only 9 years older than me. It's like 4 years older than Kenzie.
So it'd be like 6 for me.
Yep.
Children. I am among children.
I am a legal adult in the eyes of the government.
I think we all are.
Mm-hmm. Some of us have just been there a lot longer than others.
For 2 extra years.
So there's this ant. His name is Flick.
Flick baby ant.
He is quirky and weird and awkward and
Kind of like someone else we just talked about. Like Timon. Anyway.
I was thinking Lindsay, but
Oh.
You know what? I'm not offended. I'm not offended.
But he is an inventor. He's trying to help his colony with his inventions, but really people are just sick of him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically they're gathering food for the big scary grasshoppers. Flick, with his magical invention, ruins everything.
Bye-bye food.
Spills all the food, and then the grasshoppers show up, tries to kill everybody. Flick leaves, joins the circus. Plot twist. Meets all of his new friends.
He's a circus ant now.
Including Heimlich.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
I threw it in there for you. So he joins the circus.
He doesn't know it's circus,
Yeah, he
though.
doesn't know it's a circus. He just thinks they're like him.
Warriors.
Yeah. So he's building this army, basically, while trying to fix his colony's food situation.
And not tell anyone that these guys are actually circus folk.
And then they just think Flick is stupid again because now he just brought the circus to their colony. And Hopper comes back later, but his circus folk have created this plan because he built the army. And they fly this big fake bird, and it scares off Hopper, the lead grasshopper. His name's Hopper. And they leave in the end.
They're happily ever after.
The end of it is.
But we're going to talk about some of the in-between parts.
Yeah. That's
Don't
a
worry,
general
guys, that's
summary.
not the end.
I think that was pretty good.
It was a good general summary.
You got a good bit of it.
Pretend that that's a seed.
It's a rock.
Oh, I know it's a rock. I know, but let's just pretend for a minute that it's a seed, all right? We'll just use our imaginations. Now, do you see our tree? Everything that made that giant tree is already contained inside this tiny little seed. All it needs is some time, a little bit of sunshine and rain, and voila!
This rock will be a tree.
Seed to tree. You've got to work with me here, all right? Okay. Now, you might not feel like you can do much now, but that's just because, well, you're not a tree yet. You just have to give yourself some time. You're still a seed.
But it's a rock.
I know it's a rock! Don't you think I know a rock when I see a rock? I've spent a lot of time around rocks!
You're weird, but I like you.
So, going from that clip, all I can think of is Rocco.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, Rocco.
I love Rocco.
Rocco's a rock. From watching that clip, it kind of shows us that sometimes God is trying to give us more, but we're so caught up on the fact that it's not going how we think it should be going, or that it's not looking how we think it should, or how we imagined, that it looks like a rock instead of a seed, that we don't let him give us more. And we can't see the greatness he has for us because we're so caught up in what it looks like now. That's like real. Like,
We do this a lot.
Yes,
I know
all
you're
of
a fake
us.
fan and you don't watch us, but we do this a lot. Called out.
Tweet it.
Cheap it.
Chirp it.
Chirp it.
That's what he said.
Chirp it.
I think it was chirp it. But Yeah, it's definitely something that we do in our day-to-day lives.
Kind of ties in, but like Flick is constantly making mistakes, but it's just because he's unique. He's quirky. You get so caught up in what things look like, but you don't realize that you're like built to be unique, and like mistakes are gonna happen.
I like that.
It's never gonna be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect besides God. You're built to make mistakes, but you have to learn from your mistakes. You can't just let your mistakes tear you down.
You can't run from them.
Yeah.
Well, Lion King in there.
Yep. Even though Flick is like overlooked, like he becomes a very important, I almost said person. He's a very important ant in his colony.
It kind of reminds me how Jesus, to other people, he always seemed to take people that other people wouldn't really choose to be friends with, like tax collectors and fishermen and that kind of thing. And I mean, Disney copies that a lot because we have Timon, who was an outcast. We have Pumbaa, who is an outcast. We have Flick, who was an outcast, and many, many more. Aladdin was an outcast. Like, I don't know why that's such a theme, but it is. And God takes people who no one would expect to do great things, and they do.
The underdogs.
Yes.
We love a good underdog.
And that reminds me of a story in Judges about Gideon. So Gideon didn't think he was good enough, just like Flick, and he saw himself as weak and unqualified to lead. But God saw something greater in him, and he wanted to bring it out. So he had this he sent an angel to Gideon, telling him that he wanted him to fix some things that were going on. And Gideon made him, like, really show him that he was God, like, 3 different times before he said he was gonna, like, really go for it. But we finally skip past that story and we get to where he's leading an army, and he started with 32,000 people, but God told him to make it smaller and smaller until only 300 men remained. It didn't make sense, yet Gideon trusted God and they still won the battle. Their victory showed it wasn't about numbers, but it was about God being with them. And I know this is skipping like way farther in the movie to where there's like the big fight, but it kind of shows that they had a little bit of faith over fear because, I mean, they are against these huge, like, people that are twice the size of them. And they made a fake bird.
Y'all, they were relying on a stick bug, a fat caterpillar,
A ladybug
that was actually a man.
Yeah, a black widow.
A black widow. She's a boss.
A butterfly. A blind praying mantis.
Yeah. And a flea, but that flea was no good. And he ran
2
away.
roly-polies.
Love the roly-polies.
That could not speak a lick of their language.
And they won.
They did. They won.
Who would have known?
I mean, you just think of a stick bug going into war and you're like, and then circle back. Underdogs in the Bible are like not underdogs. They're considered small, but they're usually the most mighty, like David and Goliath. It's one of the most well-known Bible stories, but it truly is one of the most powerful to me. Yeah. Because you don't need a big giant and a giant army, but as long as you have faith that you can overcome it, you're good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Flick went in and he was on top of the world. He was ready to save his colony, even though that they had, even though that they weren't the nicest to him and they kicked him out of their colony, he still came back with an army to fight. Was it a great army? No, it was, like we said, a stick bug and a fat caterpillar. But they came in together with a purpose. Yeah. And they saved their colony.
I love the story with David and Goliath because, I mean, they even tried to give David Saul's armor, but he trusted God so much that he said, no, I don't need armor. I can just go out there and God will protect me. He'll take care of me. And I know what I need to do. It's a cool story. David's one of my favorites.
And went out there with a little rock.
Yep.
A pebble.
Little pebble. Just threw it at him.
And he was just talking about a seed.
A seed. It was a rock.
It's a rock.
It was a rock.
Look at there.
Rocco.
There we go. So we have another clip to watch, which is like one of the most well-known parts of the movie.
But there was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one? Are you kidding? How about this? You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
So honestly, that clip reminded me the most of Pharaoh. Whenever he realized that the Israelites were really growing in number, and he did the whole genocide of little baby boys, all firstborns, that is like very similar to that clip. It's crazy.
Hopper is starting to be afraid. Even though he's big and bad and all the grasshoppers are mean and bullies, he still understands that these tiny little ants can still overrun them because the ants do everything together. Like, it's kind of weird, like, especially if you go back all the way to the very, very beginning of this movie, they are so organized and strategic that they are carrying this food to the front and a leaf falls. And they're like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
Y'all,
the path is obstructed.
You want to talk about a message? That clip alone can preach.
It's crazy, but that just shows how structured they are, because then they all start freaking out. They have to move together. So Hopper is freaking out because now he's scared. But faith over fear, the ants always stick together. They know that they can succeed more by sticking together than them just going out on their own. So with just standing alone, like, it really helps overcome fear when you have people in your corner. Flick goes off by himself, but he finds bugs. He finds bugs, and they stand up against Hopper together. All of the ants that were shown through the whole movie, I was going to say the beginning, but through the whole movie, it's a movie about an ant. They're always together, and I think that freaks Hopper out. And there's actually a verse that can back this up.
That verse is Ecclesiastes 4:9-12. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they toil, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if 2 lie together and keep warm, how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is alone, 2 will withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken.
I like how they always use that last bit for weddings.
Yeah. I love how they take the cords and braid them at the weddings. It's so pretty.
It is.
That just shows that with when you got people in your corner, like, you can stand up and face things head on rather than backing down and letting them overcome you. Because if the ants wouldn't have stuck together, Hopper and his crew would have taken them down. He had plans to kill them because they didn't have his food ready.
Yeah.
Honestly, same when I'm hangry.
It's definitely easier to go through stuff when you know you have people to back you up instead of going through something alone. And if you were to fail, you're just alone. But if you have people with you, you have somebody that you can turn to and be like, hey, I need help.
Yeah. We need our Aaron and hers in battle to hold our arms up. I like how the movie shows that Hopper isn't dumb. Like, I think
most villains are usually portrayed as very dumb.
Yeah. Or like just one-track minded. I think it shows he's not so much one-track minded. Like, he knows that they could beat him if they actually realized it. I just thought it was a cool part because it even shows that he has a little bit of like care in his heart. The way he was like, if mom hadn't said on her deathbed for me to take care of you, you would be gone to his, I don't know if it's his brother or his cousin or what, but it does show that he has a little bit of just care in his heart, but it kind of makes him seem like a mafia boss.
Yeah, he's definitely a gang leader.
Yeah, he's like a gangster because he only cares about family, you know. Get that too fast, too furious. Gotta get the Fast and Furious time behind us.
Definitely a little gang of grasshoppers.
Family.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
Going back to that leaf clip, though, that really could preach because one little tiny leaf fell in their path. I mean, that just goes back to what I was saying at the very start, where we lose or things don't look how we think they should look. So we kind of like fall apart and oh my gosh, there's a leaf in the way and then it's just not working anymore and I have to quit and this whole long thing and it really, we just go around the leaf. It's not that hard.
I said that leaf is probably a part of God's plan. He put it there to block the path that you were going on.
Ooh.
And then somebody comes and he like grabs his hand. He's like, look at me. Follow me.
Yeah.
He leads him around the leaf.
Come on. Just listen to my voice.
It's like,
just focus on me and we're going to get around this.
It's like,
that's pretty good.
It's like putting God into an ant. It's just like, go around it. Follow the sound of my voice. And listen to me and not everybody else.
It's like ants have tunnel vision and they can only see like just like this. It's like they have horse blinders on.
Yeah.
That's like we have horse blinders on and we have to. That's crazy.
Look at us go piecing things together.
We can be smart sometimes.
Sometimes. Just one random thing about the movie. I love the fact that it is in the era when Disney and Pixar did bloopers and Barbie movies did bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, was it that they just thought it would be funny or do they like have extra money in the budget and they were like, you know, let's just spend it on bloopers? Or was there an actual blooper that made them think, hey, we should make fake bloopers for the movie and confuse the kids and make them think that the ants are actors?
Like, I understand.
Is.
I understand bloopers for the Barbie movies because it's like she's an actor starring in these movies. So it's like the bloopers from them acting. But like for Bugs Life, I don't know where.
For Toy Story too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was one more.
I feel like there is, but I can't think of it.
Was it Monsters Inc? Maybe? No. I feel like I saw something.
I know the semi from Lightning McQueen is in the Bugs Life blooper.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, but I don't know if Lightning McQueen has, or Cars has a blooper reel.
I don't think Cars does.
So next week, stay tuned. I mean, this is all we can talk about for Bugs Life. It's ants. Just simple.
Bunch of bugs.
Strength in numbers. But next week we're gonna hit on
real relationships. The difference between real and fake love.
That's it. That's gonna be our title. That's pretty good.
Look at you go.
I don't know how she came up with that on the spot, but it's pretty good.
My brain works sometimes.
It does.
I took my Adderall this morning.
I took none of my medicine this morning.
I only have to take vitamin D, and I forgot.
I didn't take it.
I gotta clip that out, or my dad's gonna like be mad at me. So,
anywho,
I think that is all for this episode. We will see you guys next time. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Doses.